Hello, hello. Hey, everybody, it's Tracey from GiftBasketAppeal, and Bill will be here in a moment. We are just shy of 12 noon on Saturday, and I hope y'all are having a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. So, can you hear me okay, whoever's there? Let me know that you can hear me and you can see everything okay. The stamp set is right underneath this piece of paper right now. I am super excited. Ron, I'm excited for y'all, and I couldn't wait. I could not wait. Oh my goodness, I was so excited. So, yeah, we just came on just a little bit earlier, but we wanted to make sure that everything was working okay. And so, yeah, we're really excited right now. So, y'all give this video a thumbs up. Bill and I have been working hard to get everything in order for all of you. I'm so glad for those of you that are joining us because y'all could have been somewhere else. So every time we release a stamp set, it's a special moment. And so, yeah, it's really a special moment. And like I said, everything is created here at our home. So it's definitely an at-home business. So, yeah, so we are just, oh my goodness, we couldn't wait. So, hello to Robin from Kentucky. Is that Sama from Kuwait? Hello, hello. Susie Badker is on here. Wow, Margie Ryan has joined us. Lisa Christian. Hey, Tracy and Bill, how are y'all? Bill is not here up here right now, but he's about to come up. So we just cannot wait. Um, hey, Linda Jones, how are you? Sherry, I'm so glad you're here. So yes, if for those of you that are just coming in, we're releasing our newest stamp set, and y'all are really in for a treat. Thank you, Janice. Janice, you love my nails. Thank you so much. So, hey, Sabrina, Two Sweet Creations, how are you? So Bill wanted me to wait for him before I pull the cover on this. Oh my goodness. I can't wait. I just can't wait. Hey, Janny from the Netherlands is here. How are you? I'm super excited too. I'm super excited. We just started making our stamp sets about this is the fourth month now. 4 months ago. We're getting better with each stamp set. The quality is excellent. Um, and I just can't wait. So let me make sure Bill is up here before I pull the sheet on that. Bill, are we ready? No. You want me to go ahead? Okay. Okay. All right. So he said to go ahead and do it. So here it is, y'all. Here it is. The new stamp set. Look at this. Look at this. Isn't this adorable? This is the birthday celebration stamp set. And I am so excited about this. I'll show you some of the stamped out images and I'll stamp some images for you as well. Look at that baby elephant, the little puppy with the hat on, the balloons. I've also got some things for you like this jagged line here so that you can make patterns or you can do a border with it. So it just depends. And I have some sample cards that I made also. I'm going to be showing y'all later. You got your birthday cake with the candle, the layered cake. We had so much fun. My artist John and I had so much fun creating this. You got the individual candle on this as well. You're the icing on the cake. Look how adorable that is. Thank you, Jessica, for congratulating us on this. We're just so happy about this right now. So, y'all give us a thumbs up. We're learning new things as we move forward in this wonderful journey. We also have Enjoy Your Birthday, Thinking of You, Happy Birthday, celebrate, birthday blessings, and guess what? I did some confetti for y'all also. You're going to love the way I use this on the card. Look how adorable that is. So let me show you what this looks like on some of the stamped out images. So I've been having fun with this because of course I get the release way ahead of time so I can test it out and make sure that everything stamps out really good. So let's see what y'all are saying here. Isn't this, Robin, isn't this so adorable? I'm just like in love with this. And I wanted to give y'all lots of sentiments on this one too. Of course, hooray, I forgot to mention the hooray on this one also. I wanted that to be big because birthdays are a celebration. And so we were trying to hopefully get this in before my birthday, which was last Monday, March 11th, and it just wasn't going to happen. So, but it's okay. I'm celebrating the whole month. Oh, thank you so much, Amethyst. Okay, so let me go ahead and stamp this out. Wait till y'all see how wonderfully this stamps out. And I'm going to stamp it out using my VersaFine ink. So let's go ahead and give this a nice inking here so you can see this. And these, I wanted this to be enough space for y'all to color these in. That's the main thing about this, is that I wanted it to be fun to color. Look at that. Look how adorable that little elephant is. Oh my goodness. I got to stamp him out again. He looks so precious. I got to stamp him out again. So you can cut these out and add dimension to them as well. That's the other thing. I know that dog's little tongue is so cute. My artist can do lots of details. And the nice thing is that he likes to add a ton of details to things. But right now, I want them to be really clean and easy to color in. So that's one of the main things. Let me stamp out this dog for you so you can see what that looks like. Look how adorable the little doggy is. I can't, and you know what? You can build a scene too with these because he can be sitting side by side. I'm going to put him right here. Yep, let me stamp him out again. That's my own human error, but I'm going to still color him in. Let me show you what the cake looks like. We got a layered cake, and I had so much fun coloring in my layered cake. Let me show you what it looks like. That layered cake is just too adorable. And you could put it in all kinds of colors here. I'm going to have this right next to the dog here. Look at that. Look, Baby Hartley, you're calling him. Look, Nancy Williams, you said Baby Hartley. You know, when the tail wagging, it has that motion, or makes it look like it has motion. I thought I was going to call him Wag the dog, the puppy dog, or something like that. So we'll have to come up with a name for him. Oh my goodness, Karen DeVoe, you're on vacation in Florida. What? Yeah, so I just want to stamp some of these out because I've been having fun stamping, and our stamps are high quality. For those of you who don't know, they're photopolymer. The nice thing is that you'll be able to use these stamps with your other stamp sets, the other stamp sets that we have, because I wanted to offer lots of sentiments on this one so that you'll be able to use them with your other stamp sets. And I'll be releasing some videos to show you exactly what you can do. So let me show you the first card I created using this stamp set. Are y'all ready for this? Are y'all ready? First of all, I want to show you, here's some of the other things that I've been stamping out. Here's the cake. Been playing around with that. Nice, crisp stamps. This just looks like a celebration. This would make anyone happy. Let me show you what the confetti looks like stamped out. And the nice thing is that the confetti, you see how small that is? You can actually, I'm just going to grab two of my markers here. You can actually color it in using your markers, and you don't have to do like definite lines. but you can color in your confetti. And I'll show you what I did with one of the cards, just coloring in that confetti. So it's supposed to have like be fun, and you can add it on your card as a border if you want. You can make your own patterns. You can go in between it if you want. Thank you so much, Karen. I'm so glad that you love our stamp sets. Yes, they're definitely easy to color. That's what I keep in mind because I love coloring. And so that's one of the things I wanted to keep in mind was that you'd be able to color with our stamp sets. Look at this. Okay, so let me show you the first card I did with this. This one I added some dimension to. This works. All you have to do is match it up with your paper. Look how adorable. I wanted to try doing my shading on the elephant using my Tumbo markers and the cake, and it just looks so fun. Look at the dimension on this card. Look how adorable. Oh, Tasha, you said you didn't get any rest this morning? Thinking about this new stamp set, I got an hour rest. You have got to be kidding me. Wow. Yes, so this card, you can build your own scene. You put the elephant on one side, and I wanted to make sure they were facing each other. So when on the stamp set, you can see that they're like facing each other because I did that on purpose because I wanted, in case y'all wanted to build a scene, you can have the elephant facing the dog, which was a really nice touch. So like their birthday friends. And then look at this. This is the balloons, y'all. I cut out the balloons, and some of the balloons I added dimension to. Let me show you the other card. I don't think y'all are ready for this. Let me show you the other card. So let me see what y'all are saying. Oh, Blue Ann for you. Yes, this is a stamp set that I designed along with one of my artists who is actually the illustrator of one of my books. We teamed up together he's so fun to work with, and he's so talented, and that's why I wanted us to he's never done this before. So he sees my vision, the things I'm trying to do, and because he's an artist, he knows where I'm going. We just work very well together. And when you're creating something, you want someone that can bring out your vision. So yeah, so this is I'm so glad y'all are liking this. Crafts and more with Donna Jackson. You said you ordered accidentally twice. LOL. Okay, we can go back and fix that for you. We'll go back and fix it. Look how cute this is. Now, this was one of the layouts, one of the fancy folds I did for the Dutch card, but I wanted to see how well it would work with our stamp set. And so look how adorable this is. You know, if you ordered one of our stamp sets before, you know how this little banner comes from the Love You stamp set. So I just used that and made a fun banner and just decorated the card. Look at that. Hooray. So much you can do with this. Okay, so Bill is actually getting everything ready on the site right now. He's actually, if you go to www.mindlesscrafting.com, as soon as it's ready, he's going to let me know because he's downstairs right now loading it up to the site. So, oh, you are? Okay. Well, there you go. They are loving the stamp set. If you're not in the United States, there is international shipping also. Bill, say hi to everybody.
Hi, everyone. The shipping is kind of high if you're out of the country. So I'm not trying to push the product or nothing, but if I were you and I had to pay those shipping charges, I would just get everything.
There you go.
I know that sounds seriously, because it's because of the weight. It's going to cost the same thing.
Right. So everything is ready in the store?
Yes.
They're waiting for the website. Some of the people who haven't been on here yet. Donna actually ordered twice, so.
How do you make this go?
So I'm going to show y'all the next stamp set.
Okay. Hold on.
I'm going to show y'all the next, actually, I'm going to, sorry, not the next stamp set. I'm going to show you the next card. Okay. So here's the other card that I did with this. This stamp set is so versatile, so fun. I wanted to do something that would be cute. I actually, when I'm looking at this, I also see like a baby shower celebration type thing. Also, for some reason, that's what I'm seeing with this. I really like the way this looks. And see, I also used something from my other stamp set. The Love You stamp set. You remember these banners? If you have that stamp set, you can use this to decorate your birthday card. And the nice thing is that this stamp set can be used all year
Hold up.
round, which is nice.
I don't see that
All
in the
year
store. I'm
round.
going to go back down.
Yep. So Bill is getting everything ready in the store right now for you to place your order.
I'll be back. I got
Hear
to
it.
change one thing.
Okay. Here it is right here. Here's the other one. And inside, I just put there's a little bit of decoration in there. And nice thing is that cake, you can have so much fun with it. You can do a couple of cakes side by side and have a nice fun border. That's the other thing you can do. So let's see. Everyone's saying hey to Bill. He ran downstairs to fix something. Ah. Oh, thank you so much, Carol. Carol says, you two have done it again. I will have to get mine ordered as well as the other two sets I don't have. Well, thank you so much. I don't sell my cards, Sissy. I give them away. What I've been doing, though, for people who order, now this is not for every order. I just randomly slip a card into your order. And you might see some of the cards I created in the past in your order, or maybe even a gift tag or something that I like to make that you see me make in a video. I've been just kind of randomly, not every order, just kind of randomly slipping something in. So if you see a card for me in your order, I just randomly put it in there. Oh, I'm so glad. And I want to thank y'all for supporting us too. I mean, it really makes a big difference. All of the feedback we've been getting and all of the things that you've been saying about our stamps. I just forgot to show you the inside of this one. This is that Dutch fold card that I'm so in love with right now. I can make a bunch of these. Okay, so there you go. And so I'll be doing some tutorials to inspire you. Let me show you this other birthday card that I did as well. Look at this. Look how adorable that card is. And I just, for some reason, I was feeling like pink and yellow and green that day when I did this one. I just love this stamp set. Look at the balloons. And then I added, I don't know if you noticed, I just added some of my, some sparkly stuff on there. Some of the sequins. So adorable. So look how cute that is. And for this scene, all I did was I just stuck within those three colors. And then I added the dog on top of the cake. I cut the candle off, added him on top of the cake. So you can get really creative with this stamp set. I mean, really creative. And so here is where, look at this right here. Now, for those of you that are wondering about that confetti and how to use it, you can use that confetti stamp as a border. You see how this is? All I did is I took it, I colored it in, and then I cut it. I just basically stamped and cut it in half, basically.
And actually cut it as a diagonal.
Yep, I cut it diagonally. So it actually is like, but you'll see me do that in the video. I'll show you how I did that with the confetti. But look how fun that looks. It's very clean. And I just love the fact that you can color. Now, I got my Tumbo markers finally, and I started doing some shading with the grayscale markers. I got the Tumbo set that was set grayscale, and I started practicing more on my coloring and my shading. But look how adorable that is, y'all. Oh my goodness. I'm in love with this. I had so much fun. Bill was like, okay, when is she coming? out of the craft room with that stamp set.
No, I was happy. I'm glad she got that. She could stand there. Glad to say that.
Ah, and so nice way to just kind of stamp out stuff. Just go pick some colors
Oh,
and work them together.
it's ready, y'all. The site is ready. Tracy's computer was just going slow.
Okay, and if y'all notice, see the sparkly stuff on here? Look at the sparkle. I use stickles, and guess what? We now have stickles available in the store. Look how cute. So I have the Stardust. I put the I had to order. I ordered a bunch of these so that y'all will have them available in the store for purchase because I love using this. So a nice way to add some sparkle to your cards using the Stardust stickles. So yeah, I am so loving this. I'm gonna actually color in the elephant. I gotta color in at least one of the elephants with my gray markers. Let's see. Let me do one of the elephants here because I am going to make a bunch of cards. I'm gonna be making a bunch of cards, y'all. I just can't get enough of this set, how adorable it is. So let's go ahead and see what we got here and color some of. Bill knows I've been waiting for these particular grayscale markers just because I'm going to show y'all how easy it is to color this in. And these are my Tumbo watercolor markers that I'm using. So I'm just going light to dark basically on these.
Teresa Church says, will you be getting stamp blocks? I need those. Teresa, I'm working on that.
Yeah, we're working on seeing who can
Michelle Rohan
manufacture
says,
those.
are you going to sell the glitter glue and tip? No, but we do have that Stickles glitter glue in the store right now.
Yeah, we're not going to be selling the art glitter glue with the tip. At least not right now. You just never say
You never
never,
know.
right?
I don't
I know,
say
you just
never.
never say never. Yeah. So look at this, how easy it is. I'm hoping that y'all can see this, how easy it is to shade this in. And I'm just using my Tumbo markers going in.
She just puts almost one stroke. The tendency, like when I do it, I want to put a bunch of strokes because I don't believe that it's on there. And that's how I end up tearing the paper up and stuff.
And this is just a lighter marker too. But if you want to add more layers in there, you can. But so let me show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this now.
By the way,
and I'm going to go in just on the corners here. Super easy to color this in.
Diane 57 wants to know what weight of paper are you stamping on?
This is 85-pound weight, this particular one.
Thank you, Brenda Hightower. Brenda just placed her order.
Thanks, Brenda.
Thank you for being so supportive. Brenda is very supportive.
Y'all have really, so many of you have just been, Bill and I are still just blown away because we knew that when we did this and we started doing our research, and we're still learning, we wanted to make sure we gave y'all a high quality product. And I wanted the images to be fun. So a lot of thought goes into these.
Thank you,
I want to make sure that y'all really get something that you like, and I want to create a stamp set that you'll want to use over and over, and something that could be used with other stamp sets as well. So you see look how adorable he or she is. I think it's a she. I don't know what I'm gonna call her. Something, Eva the elephant. I don't know. Elaine the elephant.
Jan Eastwick is new here. How do I get to your store? I'm getting ready to put the link in for you.
Our store is
here. It is right here.
mindlesscrafting.com.
Right, but I just put the link. If you click on that link right there, you can go right to it.
So Bill's going to have fun crafting away with this one too, aren't you, babe?
I am.
He really is. I think he would.
Thank you, Liza.
Have fun coloring. And so you see how I'm just shading in certain parts, just shading it in.
If I forget to say thank you, guys, it's because I'm going so the things are going
The
so
comments are
fast.
going so
I'm
fast.
missing. Thank
Yo,
you, Ann White.
this super
And
excited. Hey Ann, how are
and
you?
Ann's my girl, y'all. I gotta mess with her.
We
So
met Ann in person.
exactly.
Yeah, so yeah, so I'm just kind of doing my own thing. Look how that just adds a little bit. And maybe right here would be a darker shade just because um the hat falls right
Oh,
there.
Susan. Thank you, Susan.
And look how super adorable that is. So now I'm just going to take, let's see, I'm going to take, uh, I'm feeling the green today, y'all. Green, and I'm going to take, look, I'm going to mix green and orange together. And
Oh,
watch, it's going to work. Okay?
Susan Stewart said I missed the question. Let me see. Susan.
Let's
Go
go back
back.
and get,
Craft some more. Craft some more with Donna Jackson. If Bill hasn't refunded my accidental second order, I didn't I refund that? Craft some more, Tracy.
huh? Oh, you did?
I don't. Well,
Oh, she made 2 orders by accidentally.
did we do something?
Can you get the Valentine stamp instead? No, she's saying if you haven't, she would like to put the
Oh, you talking
Valentine
about
stamp.
today, right?
She made a mistake. Yeah, this is today. Bill was downstairs, so he didn't see
Okay, let me
that.
write that down. Hold
So
up. I need a
if you
pen.
didn't refund her, she's saying to put
Let me get a pen.
the other stamp set in there. There's a pencil right there. Okay, so look, now I can do the tie in orange or I can do it in green. Orange or green, let's see. I'm going to do the tie in, I'm going to do the tie in green. Look at that, y'all. Look how adorable this is. Oh my goodness. I mean, I love this stamp set. And my hope is because I love it so much that y'all will love it too.
Oh, the love you stamp set, right?
Yes, uh-huh. She wants to love you.
So the love you and this one, right? And
Yes.
birthday.
Look how cute that is, y'all. Oh my goodness. And then the nice thing about these is that, okay, say he's not dark or she's not dark enough. I can go in again with my marker and make her darker. And that's what I did on this one right here. If you notice, I just went in darker. And then what I did was I added my stickles to it. Look how cute this is. Great stamp set for coloring, y'all. I wanted lots of space so that y'all can color this in.
Ann White purchased hers with stickles.
Oh, you got the stickles too. Great. Yeah, the stickles now, the Stardust stickles, which is the one I use all the time. I think it's the most versatile one, and here's why. Because when you put the stickles over your image, it doesn't take away the color. And that's what I like. It just adds that sparkle. Let's see if you can see it on here. You see how that's sparkly, like right around here? The Stardust stickles do that. I think there's one that's clear also.
957 says, is he wearing a bow tie?
Yes. Isn't that cute? I'm going to put my stickles on here.
Oh, Margie Ryan. She needs a link. Margie, I'm getting ready to put a link right now. She can't find the link.
Okay.
Okay, there you go, Margie. Do you see it?
Look how adorable. And so look, I think this is a she. This little girl here is a she, and I can take this now. Who says you can't color? Look how adorable this is. This can be a gift tag too. You can use this on gift tags.
Okay, I tell you what, Margie. I'm gonna give you a link to all the stamps instead of just that one. Hold up.
So look how cute this is. I'm loving this. Right?
All right,
So
Margie.
look, now you can do the cake in the coordinating colors. If you feel like you want to match this up.
Margie, that link right there should take you to everything.
So you can tailor this to whatever you want. Look at that. Look, I'm having fun here, y'all.
Jerry Reed, don't worry, Jerry. I'm gonna go down and confirm everybody. I'm upstairs right now.
Look at this.
Jerry Reed.
Is everything working okay in the site bag?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this, y'all. I couldn't wait to share this with you.
She couldn't. I had to stop
I
her
mean,
day after day.
every time during the live, it was like, don't talk about that stamp set. Don't talk about that stamp set. Now you can go in with your stickles once again, and you can actually, oh, you know what? Let me put a little flame on my candle here.
Ron said, if you get a chance, can you should demonstrate the fussy cutting of one of those?
I sure can. Yep.
But Tracy makes the fussy cutting look so easy that
Don't say
and you say, "Oh, that looks easy." Then you try, you cut the thing's head off, all kind of stuff is going on. He won't have a nose. He definitely won't have a tail. Okay.
Bill, you too funny. Okay.
Etienne Moore says, "I love your coloring. I try to learn from you as you go. Just so cute and professional looking." Matter of fact, Tracy was talking about doing a series on just coloring. You know, so we'll see how that comes up.
Look at that right
We're not
there.
trying to become Michelangelo.
I just want to
but
have fun with my coloring. To me, coloring is fun. You see how those stickles don't take away the color? It just kind of enhances it.
Oh,
I
Madonna
wonder if y'all
Freeman,
can see
thank
this.
you.
Look how adorable. I am just loving this. Okay, so this is drying right now, but I'm gonna look. I gotta color in another one real quick. Let's see. So you don't have to have this gray. It doesn't have to be gray. This can be whatever color you want. I mean, imagine if you're doing like a baby shower thing and you want to coordinate the colors. You can do that too.
Sabrina's Super Sweet Creation said she had to make a Tracy stamp fund just so she can order stuff.
Well, I'm not even going to say it, but wait till y'all see the next stamp set. I know I said that on the other one. Wait till y'all see the next one.
Actually, next two.
Oh, yeah, the next two, really.
Oh, the next ones are going to be crazy.
Yeah.
But this is great.
Yeah, and I like to give y'all ideas for what you can do. You don't have to, we're not striving for perfection. We want perfection in the stamping. We want to make sure that y'all can stamp stuff out extremely well with our stamps. So that's basically a guarantee on those because I get to test them out before they even go into production. So yeah, we're loving this. So look, you can do a little pink um, elephant, right? Who says your elephant can't be pink? So I'm trying to get y'all to think outside the box, right? You can do it in whatever color you want.
Yeah, Angela Harrison, he says, in bold letters, please do the coloring series, the cutting video too. You know what? Tracy makes the cutting look easy, and I'm telling you, I think she needs to slow that down and just do a video on just fussy cutting. I'm talking
Fussy cutting is easy.
dumbify it for people like me. How you hold the paper, turn it. When do you turn it? How you do the scissors so you don't cut stuff off, and stuff
Yes,
like that.
dear. Yes, dear.
Because it seems easy, but believe me.
So I'm just taking a deeper pink and I'm just going around the areas that I think should be dark. Not that I know, but just that I think should be darker.
Thank you, Asia Rutledge.
Hey, Asia, how are you? Yeah, this stamp set is going to be a popular one, and I like the fact that you'll be able to use it all year round. It's a celebration, right? And that's why I named it the Birthday Celebration Stamp Set. Look at this, babe. Look how I'm going right around here. Because once you know the areas that need to be shaded in, you're good to go. You can do this a bunch of times. And even as a kid, when I used to color, I would actually color in, I would trace to make a definite line like right around the edge, just because to me it just made it made the image pop more. So this is stuff I used to do as a kid. It's just like my childhood coming back to life.
Oh, Carol Watson says, when will the next ones come out? It's going to be at least a month. More than likely.
We're not particularly sure. It just depends on the company we work with is a big company, and it just depends on when we go into the production queue.
Yeah, but it could be sooner.
So so sometimes it could be sooner. I wish we could have like a definite date, but we're still getting used to how it goes into production, how long it takes, and so they work with a lot of companies. So it just depends. You see how I'm making this now to look more defined? So I'm going in with a lighter marker and kind of layering it.
Eliza, you saw that I said we're using the Tombow dual pen markers, right?
The Tombow dual brush, yes.
Dual
Dual
brush.
brush pens, right?
Well, the Tombow. How about
Right,
that?
basically Tombow. Yeah, but if you look them up, they'll say dual brush pens. It's kind of confusing because they are a marker, but they do call them the dual brush pens.
Carol Watson says, Vicky, apparently Vicky said a good name for the elephant is Elfie.
Oh, that's so sweet.
What's it all about, Elfie? Exactly.
Right. Reminds me
Pamela
of a
loves the
song.
pink elephant.
I am in love with this little pink. He's gonna look good on a
Oh, Sherry. She
He's
bought the
he'll look
stamp set.
he'll
Tyler
look good
should love it.
on a gift. He'll look good on a gift tag. Even a party favor, this will look cute. If someone's having a baby shower or something, maybe. I think this will look really cute too. Adorable. So let me show you how. Okay, here's the thing. With cutting out, if you're gonna fussy cut, you have to have some fussy cutting scissors. And the ones I highly recommend, oh please don't let those be downstairs.
Donna Jackson said make the series called Fussing Cutting for Dummies. Believe me, if I saw that, I would not be offended. I would say, hey, she's talking about me.
So I'm just gonna isolate my image because it'll be easier.
Janie Van Pollinen says, are the shipping costs still high to the Netherlands? They are.
Yeah, we're still
Still trying to find a shipper or somebody that does something.
right, and that can work with our store. That way you have the tracking system still in place.
But-
That's a big deal for us, is to make sure that when you buy something from our store, you can track it all the way to your home.
That either save up and when you get a certain number of stamp sets, let's say right now we'll have about 5 or 6, but when we get to 10, say, hey, I'm ordering all 10. That way it's worth the cost of shipping.
So now if you notice, I'm using my Cutter B scissors. These are the scissors I recommend because they're easy on the hands for fussy cutting. Because your hands could get like really sore if you're trying to fussy cut these. Now the other thing is to do, here's another solution. If you have one of those cutting machines, I have a, what's the name of my machine?
You hadn't seen it in so long. I have to go dust it off to see the name on it. No, I'm just kidding. The brother thing.
The brother scan and cut. That's what I have.
That thing is
So
great.
before you actually put the color on your image, you can run this if you have a scan and cut machine, or whatever kind of cutting machine you can run this through and cut out a bunch of images. But I don't know, there's something about fussy cutting for me that I absolutely love. Yep, so I'm just notice I'm turning the paper, and I'm not trying to be like right on that line when I'm cutting out these. I'm not trying to be on the line because if you'll stress yourself out even more if you're trying to be close to that line. If you notice these, let's see, these were fussy cut and they're not like close to the line, but you wouldn't be able to tell. It's an absolutely beautiful card. So if you're one of those people that need to be like on the line, I'm not one of those people. I just like to just fussy cut. Sometimes I'll go on the line, but for the most part,
but you still end up doing good.
I know it looks really neat, doesn't it? So see how cute, so adorable. I'm loving this.
Sherry says the trick is to turn the paper.
Right, that's the trick, Sherry. Turn the paper, because everybody does this and then they're moving their hand all over the place and it's just too frustrating.
You know what? Let me look at my phone. Margie Ryan must have had success. I'll look and see. She said yes, so I think she did.
There you go. Yeah, so if you order today, your shipment will go out on Monday morning. We'll be rolling up at the post office. on Monday. Yeah, we like to get our stuff out very quickly.
Margie, you did. I see you in there.
So that's one of the things we wanted to really make sure that when you order your product, it gets out to you. We don't like hold it at the house.
We try to get it as fast as humanly
sure
possible.
that we get it. Yeah. Yep. So look how cute that little guy is, or little girl. I don't know.
Look at that. It's pink.
It's so cute.
I hope it's a girl.
Look. I gotta do the balloons though. I gotta do the balloons. I'm sorry, I can't help it myself. I gotta do the balloons. Let me color the balloons. I'm gonna do a matching, and you don't have to match.
You did it, Margie.
Here we go. Let me show you the balloons, y'all. Make sure I'm in screen.
Donna Jackson, are you going to carry those? I don't know what that is. Let me see.
Oh, the scissors? Is that?
I don't know.
Look at this, babe. Now, if you want, you can put polka dots on your balloons, right? You don't have to color the whole thing in. You can do little dots on your balloons. Look at this. Just trying to give y'all some ideas.
She might be talking about the scanning cut. I don't know.
Remember this.
Susan Stewart says, will you offer the Cutterby scissors in the store?
If we can find someone that can get them to us at a reasonable price, so that I can offer them to y'all at a reasonable price as well. Yeah,
we're not gonna do that.
So the research is definitely. If you see something in the store, the research has definitely been done to make sure that we give y'all a good price. Look at that. So that's just another thing you can do for those balloons if you don't want to color in the whole thing. I mean, you could probably do stripes on those too. Let's see. Should I try the doggy? Should I try coloring in the doggy? Margie says I'm not good at cutting stuff.
Margie must be my sister. Yes, Susan Stewart, she says the scissors bill. You're right, Susan. Susan, I'm typing. I'm doing all kind of stuff simultaneously. So I'm kind of running in an echo mode.
You know what? You could do a zigzag on the balloons. Let's see
if
I can do this.
Ones. Or stamp your zigzag on the balloons.
You can do that too, can't you? Let me see. I'm going to make my own zigzag though. Let's see how it goes. Okay, I'm going to go here, do my zigzag here. Let's see. And I might go in with another color.
Oh, Sherry says, look, Tracy, you can just add that machine to her order since you don't use it.
Y'all are funny. Y'all are funny. And we haven't really had the time to. I mean, our schedules have been like, woo. Look at that. So now here you go with a little zigzag in there, right? You can do all kinds of fun things with this balloon. I'm just going to color this one all the way in. Okay, so let's go back and see if there's any questions.
Margie Ryan says, where do you get them? I can't afford a cutting machine. We went to Amazon and found a great deal on one.
On the
brother scan cut. I'm gonna tell you something. It's not like what's that other thing called that everyone uses?
Well, I think you use it for different
purposes. But what is that thing called?
Which one?
The main one that everyone uses.
Oh, the Cricut?
Right. People use the Cricut, but I'm gonna tell you something. For what we want, since Tracy's a true crafter in that she likes to make all of her own stuff, right?
I do. So I mean, everyone can be a true crafter though, babe. It's just that I like
but I'm saying you're the type that like to create every aspect because you just like the control for everything with the stamps and this.
Well, it's not even control. I just like to be able to. I'm a hands-on type of crafter. So everyone has their style of crafting,
right.
But I like to do my stuff. I like to have my stuff done I just like to have it done hands-on.
Yeah, so
I mean, I grew up in the era where we created all of our
So
stuff.
the beauty of the scan and cut is that once you have this thing done right here, when you put this whole sheet of images into the scan and cut, it cuts that thing flawlessly. So you guys have projects where you have mass cards or something, believe me, once you stamp this stuff out and do what you're gonna do, it's a done deal. That scan and cut is taking care of that thing like that.
Right. And everybody, you know what? Here's the other thing. So many people are in a rush, and because I'm not in a rush, I'm okay with fussy cutting. You know, I think this is something that I enjoy, so I don't mind taking my time with it. This card may not have taken me like something I could knock out real quick because there's a lot of cutting with the balloons and stuff, but I'm okay with that because I know I felt happy doing it, and that's my thing is to enjoy the process of doing it.
Angela Harrison says, "Please cut the dog."
Okay, yeah, I'm coloring him now so
You know
I can
what?
cut him out.
And you know what's really interesting is some of the things that you did with the balloons, because if you see them stamped out, they're attached to the strings. But you can do all kind of things, not only with the balloons, like cutting them out. You can also do things with the strings, or just draw it manually if you have to.
Yeah, I actually went back and drew a string manually on this one. You see that? I wanted the string to be blue. So I just drew 3 strings from the bottom of the balloon. Yep. Let's see. I'm going to keep coloring in this doggy because he is adorable. See how easy, look how easy it is to color this in. Making sure y'all can see that. So any questions, babe? Any other questions coming through?
Yes.
Bill is typing, y'all.
Tracy has a talent for asking me a question at the exact moment I'm typing.
Guess who was here this morning, y'all? The Quilting Marine,
Yes,
my
he
brother-in-law. He was here this morning, and he was putting up my new TV.
Exactly. I got Tracy a TV for her birthday.
He was mounting it on the wall for me.
I made sure it had all the perks, 4K, Ultra, everything they could possibly have.
Yeah, look. So
So
for
when
those of
mine
you,
comes, she can say, "Well, he did get the 4K with the Ultras."
for those of you that don't know, I have been struggling with my eyesight, and so a lot of times, you know, some days I just cannot read some of the comments.
Okay.
So what I've done was, the nice thing is that I'll be now able to watch some of the comments as they come across from the TV.
Okay, now I'm going to go back because I think I'm missing a lot of comments
Okay.
and see what I missed. I missed a lot of stuff. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Cut the dog. Oh, Crab some more with Donna Jackson says, "Awesome. I want the scissors, but I'd rather support you guys."
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, Donna Jackson.
The support has been awesome. Okay.
Mimi B says, "I've noticed that most right-handed people cut around the image counterclockwise, and left-handed people cut the image
The other way.
clockwise."
And you know what? The nice thing about these scissors, you can use them with whichever. Whether you're right or left-handed, they still work.
And Susan Stewart said, "I'm sure finding a good wholesale price is not an easy thing to do," and you're absolutely correct. It's not.
And that's what we're trying to do, make sure that we can
Right.
find someone that's going to...
Because my thing is that a lot of people, if you go to a lot of places, they're going to try to gouge you on the price, and we don't want to do that.
Okay, so I'm going to
We want to make
isolate
sure.
this. Normally, I would cut all of this, but since we're live, I would stamp every little piece of this, but I can still stamp some words on there. I don't know if y'all will like that too.
Look at this. Michelle Rohan, Tracy and Bill. I sent Megan and Harry a card and used one of your stamp sets, and she got a return card from them. You talking about the Megan and the Harry?
Who?
Megan and Harry. The king and queen, prince and queen in England.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Tracy's like, who?
No, I didn't know it. You said
hey.
when you say if you said Prince.
But they didn't say Prince. I know what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I'm like, who?
She's like, Megan and Harry, who? Be that boy down the street who worked at Circle K? No, when they're talking about him, we're talking about the Megan and the Harry, okay?
Okay, see now, notice I'm cutting this just like this, turning the paper.
England is in the house, everybody, okay?
Megan and Harry. There you go. Wow, awesome.
You know, I went to Teresa Hall. She says she's right-handed. I never thought about that before. I never thought about it before either.
That what?
About going right clockwise or counter. I'm just trying my best to cut the thing. I don't even know what way I go. Susan Stewart makes her own stuff too.
It's something about like the hands-on stuff that I like. Sometimes you know I have the little pickup tool to place little gems and stuff. I don't I sometimes I just take the stuff and just stick it on using my hands, and if I get glue on my hands, I'm okay. So a lot of times sometimes you'll see I won't use the tool. I'll just use my hands because I'm a hands-on person.
That's a Strong says, "How can I get these stamps? I love them." I want to put the link again. I know I'm putting the link a
Oh, let
lot,
me put
but
the picture in here
a
so y'all
lot
can
of
see it.
people are missing that link, so I'm trying to make
Yeah, and
sure.
I'll make sure that if you watch this in the rewatch, that I put the link below. And sign up for the newsletter too, so that you can know when our stamp sets are coming out, or if they've come out. It'll just kind of a nice communication.
Uh,
You can sign up for the newsletter on the website.
so Catherine Elliott, she said it looked like the picture's a little blurry. It should be clear again now. Looks like I'm seeing clear. How about you guys? Is the image clear right now?
Look at that.
I missed something by Craft Some More. Someone said, "Sorry to hear, Craft Some More." I don't know. I missed something. Oh, Craft Some More with Donna Jackson says, "I feel that way too, Bill, but a scan and cut would be great because I have RA in my hands.
Oh,
Rheumatoid
rheumatoid arthritis.
arthritis."
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, that scan and cut helps, man. I don't feel like trying to cut that thing. Well, what made us get it when we had the craft kits during the Christmas holiday, we had so many orders to do that we said to ourselves, "Oh my
Right. We
God,
didn't realize that the we'd get such a big
what
response
are we gonna do?"
on our first kits that we offered, and so we decided to go ahead and make the investment to get the scan and cut.
Tasha says she's gonna order the stamps at 5 o'clock. I'll be looking for you at 5 o'clock. I'm gonna say, "Where's Tasha L?"
uh, yeah, we really enjoyed the fact that y'all are coming here and just and supporting us when y'all could be doing so many other things on a Saturday. But yeah, I'm super excited about this, and y'all stay tuned for some other craft videos coming your way using this stamp set as well as some other stamp sets that we have just to show y'all how you can use them in combination with another stamp set. So you see how that is, babe?
No, I
Look at
don't.
that. This is the
Yes,
cutout.
I see
These are
it.
the cutout ones.
The time I got that cut out, you know, I'm rushing as fast as I can to some humpers. I love those little
Right,
critters
and you
up
can
on some
just,
humpers.
yep, and you can just see now this one, when I did this, I just had a little square piece of paper, and all I did was I just stamped him right out. I didn't put any dimension, but I could have added more dimension on there. But look how that hooray is.
Hola, Emilio.
And look at this.
Yes, look at that one. See, that really shows you like
Yeah,
how
right. You can make the cake can be dimensional as
that too.
well. Okay, let me show them.
See, if you turn it sideways,
Yeah,
you can
I'll
kind of
show. Yeah,
see
right
how it
here.
kind of really puts that dimension thing going on it.
Yeah, that's just so fun. Look how fun that is. And the balloons. See, that's where I did the balloons too and kind of shaded them in. But yeah, I'm super excited about this stamp set. This is going to be a tough one for me to stop using because and do something else. Yeah.
Exactly, I know exactly what you're saying. Rosalind Lloyd just ordered 3 stamp sets. Thank you,
Oh, thank you,
Rosalind.
Rosalind.
All
Thank you.
right, let's see.
Let's see who else is on here. Oh, Pamela Benson, thank you. We appreciate y'all too. We seriously appreciate y'all. And the nice thing is that we started releasing our stamp sets. So many of you said, "Tracy, I'm so glad that you're creating your own stamp sets."
What's an inexpensive pen to start off with? What type of pen? Are you talking a stitching pen? The the markers.
Inexpensive pen. Let's see. I'm trying to think what.
So, Rosalind, what type of pens? Tell us. Teresa Horn says.
Oh, coloring markers. An inexpensive one.
Hold up. Yes. Didn't mean to finish that other thing.
Which other thing?
Yes, whatever.
Okay, so you said the coloring markers. I think, to me, the Tumbo markers are a pretty reasonable price. Some people have said you can get these at Michael's. I'm not sure where you are, but you can get these on Michael's with a coupon. So just look out for those deals.
Right. We have another one coming, and we're going to be testing out, and we're going to see how that works out.
Yeah, I've got a company that I'm working with right now that wants me to work with them on getting. But my first response was, what discount can I offer to my subscribers or followers? Because I don't do like sponsored videos, but
how good is the product?
How good is the product? So I'll be testing out the product on, so stay tuned for that. I'll be testing out the product, and one of the products is, I think they saw my videos with coloring and using markers. So I really like the Tumbos, watercolor markers. So they offer a bunch of products, and it's a big name company. So stay tuned for that. That's another thing that's going on in our life right now. But if they can offer y'all enough value for a marker that's reasonably priced, then I will share their information.
Tasha L says, since I only got an hour rest thinking about this new stamp set, maybe I go to bed a little extra early tonight and get some rest.
Oh, Carol just gave us some information. Carol says Michael's usually has a 50% coupon. Hobby Lobby has
it.
Lobby.
Oh, the UK. Hold on, let me see.
Hobby Lobby has started carrying them too. Oh, great.
Someone asked a question.
Oh, do we ship to the UK?
No, yes, you can buy the stamps from the UK. All you have to do is go in there and put the information. Once again, the international, the shipping can get high. I always tell people, if you really want value in that shipping, save up, and when you really decide to get something, if you really like them, just get all of them, get as many as you can, because you get one product, it's going to cost the same in shipping. Looks like if you get just about all of them, just about. But yes,
you know what? Look, Eliza, Nobita, are you going to make St. Patrick's Day? My nephew was here this morning, and he was like, Auntie, are you going to do something for St. Patrick's Day? And to tell you the truth, it would probably be nice to do something green, maybe some kind of project, maybe come on live. What do you think, babe?
Yeah, I can't even function right now.
Bill's like, huh? So I had not planned. If I was going to do it, I probably would have done it a couple of weeks ago. So I can't promise that we'll be live.
Oh, thank you, Donna Jackson. She says, I just know that I wanted to support Tracey. I have supported her since her first gift basket video.
Yes, she
That
has.
is a long time ago. That's like 700 videos or so ago.
That's a
long
yeah. That is. That's a long time. That really is a long time.
Lewis, let's see. Bill Bell says, this is so cute. They write 3 cards and be so sweet for gifts, especially for children's birthdays.
Oh, yes, they would. This would actually be nice to like stamp out and make a children's little mini coloring book type thing for kids to color. Just to get kids back into like off of those electronic devices and back to, coloring. I mean, to me, that's part of a childhood, coloring your world, right? And I think kids would enjoy it. I don't know how many kids nowadays have coloring books and like to do and scissors and like a crafting kit so they can use their minds to create stuff. Tasha, I can't believe Tasha only got an hour of rest. Tina says Tumbo markers are the best. Yes. So when this company approached me, and you're going to, when I make the announcement about this company, you're going to be like, because they're a big company. But my thing is, whether you're a big company or a small company, the product still has to be good. And that's my thing, is I don't want to share with my subscribers something that I don't believe in, you know. So that's the main thing for me. I'm just looking to see what other comments y'all have here. Oh, Rita's here from Ireland. Nice. Tracy and Bill, I love this stamp set. It's so cute. Do you deliver to Ireland? Yes. Oh, Bill is answering that question now. Let's see any other questions.
I'm looking.
Scroll up. I mean down, so we can get the.
I know.
Okay, let's see. Just looking to see what other questions y'all have.
Okay. Susan Stewart. Yes, guys, we sell the stamps to you, to the UK. Susan Stewart, pull the trigger. Hold up. Susan Whipple says she's been using Tombow markers for years and she loves them.
Yeah, I love these.
Bye, Liza Nobita. She has to go.
Okay, Liza, y'all take care. You see, I'm just in this coloring frenzy right now, right? Let's see. I'm going to do one. This makes me want to do... Yeah, don't be afraid to play with your colors. I mean, if you don't have markers, then use pencils. If you don't have pencils, use crayons. This is what we used to do back in the day.
Don Nolan uses Artist Loft brand.
Artist Loft brand. I've never heard of those before. That's a marker?
Tasha L says, how much would it cost for me to buy all your stamps? Says you have right now. Bless the new one. Plus the new one. I don't know.
Well, each stamp set is $13.99. And how many stamps are in the store? Look, Bill trying to calculate in his head. Look, huh?
That's 4. Right?
Y'all see how I'm really liking working with these stamp sets.
I'm not sure, Tasha.
I'm just coloring them in. Use your phone calculator. And the store will calculate for you too.
Hold on. No one. Okay, let's see. Rita says, "Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone."
Happy St. Patty's Day to you too. Yeah, I'm having fun with this little cake here.
Okay. Yes, Susan, I saw that question. She says Tasha has a huge question. How much would it cost if she ordered everything? Should I just have them to? Thank you, Sherry.
Just send an email.
Yeah,
if you have some questions, even after we come off the live, you can contact us at admin.
I'm gonna tell Tasha just email me
at mindlesscrafting.com. Okay, so look at what I'm doing, y'all. I'm just kind of, and nice thing is you can keep the cake in white and do the icing in whatever color you want. You don't have to color in the whole thing.
All right, for the lay people, just in case, I'm going to send this link because I missed the questions about where to get this. Of course, the computer wants to.
Yeah, our computer's acting up, y'all. Again. And for those of you tuning in late, this is what the stamp set looks like. And so I'm just coloring in, just trying to give y'all different ideas for how you can color in your cake with the icing. Just have fun with it. That's the main thing. You know, I'm always going to say that. Just have fun. Okay, here's the dog. And then I'll be doing some videos so y'all can see how you can do your how you can decorate your cards or your tags. I think a tag will be nice.
Okay, Sherry, thank you very much. She says you can use global.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and research that
We'll
and
do that
see.
research.
Yeah.
Thank you.
As long as they work with our Shopify store
And
for
they do.
processing. We'll definitely do that. Thanks, Sherry. Y'all are so helpful. And the nice thing is that we're still learning, so.
Ooh. Okay.
All right. Y'all don't want to sit here and watch me color all day, you know? I can't wait till y'all get your stamp sets, though. And I haven't even shared these in the group yet. So the group, our Gift Basket Appeal Crafters group, is going to be so happy when they see this because I know y'all have been waiting. So you notice my cake now, I'm skipping this and leaving this white. So it's a white, orange, and yellow cake. And then if I want, I can add sparkly stuff to the icing. I could add my stickles.
You know what? You said that like it's so good I want to eat it. I'm gonna put
I'm
the
thinking of baking
icing
a
on.
cake today. I'm thinking of baking a cake today, actually.
Michelle Conway says she really loves this stamp. It's very cute.
Thank you so much. I love the way this, when I saw this, I was like, oh my goodness, they're going to love it.
Teresa Horn says I could sit and watch you all day. I love you guys.
Oh, thank you. We love y'all too. Y'all have been very supportive and y'all have encouraged me to start releasing my own products.
Tammy Sexton says, will we come up with die cuts for the stamp sets? We were supposed to be looking at the SVG files. I'm going to have to get around to that. I have such a long list.
Yeah, so Bill he's going to research that and look into the SVG files.
Okay, go ahead and talk.
I was reading Brenda's comment. Brenda's been with us for a while. Brenda says she's been watching me since she got started when we were making the gift baskets.
Yeah, but
nice.
so did Donna Jackson.
Yeah, Donna too. Okay, so I just added a little bit of icing to my cake. Look at that.
Robin Renager says she always buys her grandchildren art supplies.
Yeah, I mean, kids are really, to me, they're too much on social media, and I feel like they just need to get back to like some of the basic stuff when we used to craft, you know, have their minds going, that creative mind going now.
How you do it? This. That.
Yeah. Let's see.
Report.
Let's see. I'm just going to the comments. Let me.
Okay. Go ahead.
Let's see. Oh, thanks, Angela. I appreciate you.
How did you border on the hooray card? Please show.
Something like this. Let me just show you.
Is it
I know
this
we can't stay all the
or
time.
Or that hooray card?
I think it's this with the confetti. I think that's the one.
Okay.
Possibly. Let me just show you how I did that real quick. It's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. Let me show you. So all I did to get that border, and my thing is, as I started creating now, things just kept coming to me, different ideas. And so what I did was, actually, I need to wipe my stamps off here. Let's see. Let me get some wipes. I do have some. Look, the kitchen table has become a craft table. So I've got a lot of my
No,
supplies.
every table has become a craft table.
I have all my
Okay?
supplies downstairs, y'all.
And everywhere else, okay?
And now with this TV in here, I can
I figured
actually
that would keep her in here if I get it.
that can act.
That's the real reason I got it.
You know what? And he'll be in here with me.
I sure
Okay?
will.
He'll be in here with me.
Need to hurry up and do that. Yeah, right.
Okay, so let me go ahead and show y'all how I do this. Now I got to get some of my paper that I haven't used yet. Let's see. Okay, so this border right here that has the and I'll probably show you this, and I'm going to show you this in a future video too. If you notice, I use that my jagged line also stamp to make, just to add another little dimension in there. Just make it fun. And so you won't know the level of creating and all the ideas until you start creating. I don't know if anyone else is like that, but sometimes my best ideas come while I'm creating. Okay, so let's go ahead and stamp this out so I can show you what this looks like. My random paper here. I wanted y'all to be able to do a border on this if you needed to. This is my little confetti, y'all. You'll see me putting a lot of elements of things you can border your cards with. But even if you wanted to make a card that had a lot of, if you wanted to make a card where you made your own backgrounds, you can use this too. So now what I did was I just took my green marker and let me see, my lighter pink, my pink marker and the yellow to just match the card, right? Let me move this out the way.
Thank you, Rosalind. She says, Tasha, I just ordered 3 sets about 30 minutes ago and paid $46 of shipping. But thank you, because I didn't know what it came to.
And that's shipping outside the U.S. though, right?
No, that's inside the United States. It was because it became
Oh, with shipping. Oh, okay. I thought you said 46 for shipping.
No,
okay,
46. She ordered
shipping.
3 sets.
Okay.
And
Thank you.
With shipping, it came. Well, I guess the 46 was shipping.
Totaled, right. Okay. Thank you for your order. I appreciate that.
See, because on this end, I don't know what it comes to because that side is kind of shielded from us. That way, your orders are very secure and encrypted. So we don't see that part. You know, the only thing we see is once it comes on our end. You know.
Okay, so now I'm just coloring my little confetti in, having fun with it. Look at that. You see? So I'm just coloring it in, not stressing about it. Just doing it. And then I'm going to add my little bit of green in here. Let's see. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Just putting this in here. So y'all still with me here? How many people are watching? Oh, 111 people on. Nice.
Thank you, Pamela.
Right.
Taylor.
What I'm doing right now, I'm showing you how to do this little border right here. This little thing right here. Super easy. And it didn't occur to me until while I was creating. Best ideas come to you when you're in your element of creating. But you have to, the most important thing to do is to get started. And it'll come. And that's why we came up with that mindless crafting concept, is because creativity comes from creating. So as long as you're creating, you're constantly in a mindset of thinking all the time, which is what I do.
Yeah.
And then more ideas.
I got her.
More ideas keep coming. Bill over there.
Everybody keeps trying to read and listen to you.
Yeah.
And then,
Oh, that's not a problem.
yeah, but
so here's what I did. You see how I just cut that out? I did it side by side, right? Now, if I want, I can cut it like this. I decided when I was creating the card, I said, what if I just do a little diagonal thing here? on this rectangle, just like this, right? Look at this, super simple. It is not difficult. Now then I put this on the edges of my card. You see how that worked? I put this on the edges of my card. So I cut out 4 of those, and that's how I made the edges around the card. Super simple, and it works. It goes perfectly with the balloons and stuff, so you can do whatever you want with your confetti. These will look nice on little gift tags if you put it like this also. You can make little embellishments if you want and put maybe stamp hooray. See, more ideas are coming to me as we as we speak.
Ryan McKee says creativity comes from creating. Future shirt and stamp.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
But you see how I did that? See how quickly that just came together? Just like that. This is not like, it's nothing difficult. I like to keep things really simple. And so that's what I want with like all of our stamps. One of the goals is to make sure that everything is easy to color, fun to color, because we got to have fun. Because if you're not having fun, you're not creating. You want to really have fun with these. Do I use baby wipes to clean my stamps? I sure do. Let me show you. And I've been using, ever since I started stamping or making cards 3 years ago, always use baby wipes. It just works for me. You don't want to use like a napkin or anything because you can kind of mess up your stamps.
So actually, you could even.
What I do is I wipe my stamps off, and I try to wipe them off like immediately. You know, so I'm just using a cheap brand of baby wipes to wipe this off. And I wipe my blocks off using this too. But there is a cleaner. I know there's some people that do use an actual stamp cleaner. And if you want, you can do that.
Tammy Sexton says she loves the coordinating sequins. You should sell some of those, sets of those. We were talking about that actually.
To do what?
The sequins.
Oh, you like, yeah. And I might do those. I think the sequins, I would like to do like a kit which includes sequins and stickles, anything that's going to enhance your cards.
Oh, thank you, Teresa Hall. She did a super chat of $5 going to the
thank
camera
you,
fund.
Teresa.
Unless it goes, that's the coffee fund beats it.
Right. Yeah, so for those of you that are tuning in, everyone's asking some really good questions. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know the answer to everything.
Guys, I'm trying to get everyone's questions. They're flying through the screen. I keep going back. If I miss the question, I do apologize.
Yeah. And you can actually, if there is a question, please do not hesitate to ask.
You have to exit twice.
You can actually get us at admin@mindlesscrafting.com if you have a question about your stamp or your order. You know.
Brian Dickey, he says he gave the video a thumbs up. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you so much. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, those confetti edges are really, I absolutely love doing that confetti edge.
Susan Seward says she uses alcohol-free and fragrance-free.
Yeah, mine are.
Tina uses lint-free.
I usually try to get the the fragrance-free. See, these are like a cheaper brand. These are fragrance-free.
Yes, ma'am, says.
Wipes.
Have you ever made pop-up cards?
I've never done a pop-up card, but guess what? I've watched a lot of videos of pop-up cards, but I have not done one. So that's one of the cards I would like to make. I also want to do a shaker card, which I've never done. With all the cards I've made, I've never done a shaker card. So that's another one that's on my list of things I would like to do. But I have watched a lot of videos. Those pop-up cards are super cool. Let's see. Any other questions? Let's see. Oh, someone says, Tina Mayer says, use lint-free wipes. Okay. I don't even know if those are lint-free. But yeah, you don't want to get any debris on your stamps. The stamps that we have are photopolymer. And that's a high quality stamp. The image will stamp out extremely well. And these are long lasting stamps. So this is not something that's going to like tear apart or anything like that. They stamp extremely well. And so with these stamps, you want to make sure that you clean them. You want to make sure no debris gets on here. Some people say it's hard to stick
D. Kuzma
to
says,
to your block. These will stick on your block every time. You
says
just want to
there's
make sure you keep this. You want to keep that from having any little debris on it. Now, here's the other thing about our stamp set. If you notice, when you open up, if you bought our stamp set already, this sheet doesn't come off. It's attached. I've lost this little acetate sheet so many times. This is your protective thing. It just comes right over it
oh,
like that.
oh,
So that helps.
Brian Dickey says, what can I do when the clean side of the stamp won't stick? Won't stick to what? These are going to stick no matter what, believe me.
Yeah, these will stick. But sometimes it may be because there might be something on that other side, the cling side. So you might want to clean that, let it dry. I always let my stamps dry before I put them back into the little case. So you want to make sure you do that too. Let it dry first.
Susan Stewart says there are stamp cleaners that are made especially for the stamps, but it's expensive. Yeah, water will do the job just as good. As long as you let it dry, you're good to go.
Right. Don't use like a napkin because that'll, you'll get all kind of
You get
debris.
fuzz on it.
Yeah, you'll get a lot of fuzz and debris on your stamp sets, and you don't want that either.
Okay, now we go back up here. I got to
You read
come
that one?
back.
Okay.
I'm up here.
I saw one that was highlighted.
Okay, there's a lot of them to see. We're all learning together, which makes it so nice.
Yes, we
Helping
are.
one another. That's
We
what
sure-
Mimi B says.
we
You're
sure
right,
are.
Mimi B.
And I think what allows me to be free in my crafting is that I don't know the answer to everything, and I'm okay with that. And I don't want to like tell y'all, oh yeah, I know the answer to that because I'm an expert. No, I'm not an expert. And actually, I want to learn along with y'all. And the nice thing is that we have a wonderful crafting community that doesn't care if I make a mistake. That's very supportive. And I think that's one of the things that keeps me going as well. It's y'all think that I'm motivating you and inspiring y'all, but y'all inspire me too. Y'all inspired me to start creating my own stamp sets. And me and Bill said, okay, let's go ahead and do this.
Right. By the way, Susan Stewart says wash with mild soap on the stamp. You're absolutely correct. That because I've researched that a little bit. You use mild soap on that stamp, let it dry, and then the sticky comes back. It does because we had it happen with the scan and cut. We had to use mild soap, let the thing
To get the
dry,
sticky come back,
and then
yeah.
it came back because the sticky was gone completely. Believe me, I was shocked that it came back.
Okay, let's see. Did you have a career outside the home? Tracy, did you have a career outside the home? If so, what did you do? Bill should be a stand-up comedian. Joanne Newman
I'll be a
asked that
sit-down
question.
comedian.
Well,
Okay.
Joanne, before I started, okay, so my degree, because people ask me if I have an art degree. No, I don't. I my undergraduate degree is in journalism. My graduate degree is in library science. And so I was a librarian for over 20 years, but I always created out throughout the process. I did hundreds of programs for kids and adults, but mostly kids. And the programs included creating stuff with the kids. So I would read the book and then we would turn the book into some type of crafting project. So I would have like 3 or 4 programs a week. And so that was my career. That was my career before I decided to do this. 4 years ago, I stepped away from. This might be the 5th year now. I left my full-time job. I didn't retire. I just said it's time for me to do something bigger. Now we had the YouTube channels while I was working as well in the full-time career. But along the way, things happen in life, and one of the things that happened that really shook me up, and I tell people this all the time, is that my daughter became extremely ill, my youngest daughter. And at times she was 12. And that particular journey actually completely rocked my world. Okay, I thought I had everything figured out. And so just going through that ordeal with my youngest daughter
because
really escalated and started me rethinking about what really mattered in life.
by the time she was 12, she had to have entire large intestines removed, and she was in and out of the hospital sometimes for half a year at a time.
Yep.
And that went on for a second.
Yeah. So my career actually ended up changing. A lot of people were stunned, like, how could you leave? How could you leave your job? Like, you're so good at what you do. Um, but at some point you lose a passion sometimes. And I think I needed to find out what that other thing was going to be,
Tracy,
especially towards, heading towards your 50s now, and you're wondering what you're going to do. Your daughter becomes ill.
Tracy and Ariel will use any and everything around the room to craft with
Right.
in the hospital.
When I tell
believe
you
me.
crafting actually saved us, when we were in the hospital for like years, we were in and out of the hospital, probably about 5 or 6 years. I would have to medicate her at home sometimes. So it was a lot of challenging stuff going on. And so that shook me up and said, you know what? There's something that you're supposed to do that's bigger than that's to get you to the next level, whatever that would be. I had to step away from the workforce because I needed to take care of my daughter. And people were like, they kind of pressure you, like, when are you coming back? When are you doing this? You're in the hospital with your sick child. The decision for me was quite easy. I don't care. Take everything. I just want my daughter to be okay again. That was my thing. Take all of my stuff. I don't care what I have. I just need my daughter to have one day, even one day of being pain free would have been a blessing for us. And so through that journey, that kind of changed things around, kind of refocused me. And I decided that I wanted to live a fearless life, but also live a life where I can encourage and inspire other people. And so YouTube gives me the platform to do that. So just make a long story short, we were having fun in the library. I was having lots of fun with the kids, creating programs for them. It was like going to work and playing, basically. So yeah, we work from home. This is an at-home business that we're doing now, but we've been doing this for years. Bill and I create music together as well. So sometimes, people are multifaceted, and I don't think we should limit ourselves or allow our 9-to-5 jobs limit ourselves either. There's other things I know that y'all love to do. And one for me is definitely crafting. Bill, he loves music, but he's also a crafter. He'll tell you that he's not, though. So that's just a little bit of me in a nutshell. Let's see. I saw something about 20 years. I love your videos. You make beautiful cards. Thank you so much, April Hoover. People think I've been making cards for a long time. I've been making cards for this is going into the 4th year now that I just got involved with card making, and I absolutely love it. Let's see. Anything else?
Robert, you said you found your new passion.
I found my passion. It took me a little bit to get to this point, as far as being directed, and God will send you some things. And one of the things was that when we were going through the sickness with my daughter it's hard when you have a sick child and you're still trying to keep the household going.
Exactly.
And so it allowed me to create something that would sustain our household while we were going through it.
No, here's the thing. Once Ariel went to the hospital, Tracey lived there. That was her home. She didn't come home, believe me. As long as she was there, Tracey was there. So I was ping-ponging from the house to the hospital because Tracey wasn't leaving. So I had to,
you were.
To bring stuff back and forth. I would stay when I could, but we had another daughter that's in school. I had to go and run the household.
Yeah, my poor oldest
making
child.
sure she could go to school.
I feel like I missed so much with her because, man, it was just not easy. But, we made it through, though. We made it through, and we prevailed, and
Tracy's like, you in the hospital? I'm in the hospital.
that's why when people tell me stories of hope and encouragement of things that they went through, I feel you on that, because we went through some stuff too.
Exactly. Carol Watson says, amen. And you can replace material stuff, but not your children.
Right, exactly. Yep.
Oh, Marjorie Ryan says, thanks for the information because she really didn't know. Jan Eastwick says, thanks for all your different ideas. I watched the one using napkins the other day and the stuff from the dollar store.
Yep.
So I went to the dollar store. Who knew? I knew.
You know what? Who knew that the dollar store would be such a big thing? You know, like. Okay. So anything else before we go?
The chat. She did the same thing. Mimi B says, amen. Sometimes the hard times are there to see the path we're supposed to take.
Where it's supposed to take. And the thing is, sometimes my thing was I need to be in a different place when I was in the hospital with my daughter. And I needed to find out where I needed to be and how to get there. You know, and so I stopped controlling everything and allowed God to work in my life. And that's when I started becoming more of who I truly was meant to be. And so, and who God wants me to be. And I'm still a work in progress. We all are. And so, with Bill by my side too, right? I know anything is possible. Because he won't tell me no. He'll just say, yeah, let's see how we can do that. Let's see how we can make it happen.
That's true.
So we're going to go ahead and head off here because we got to get your...
Tasha says, when are your next stamp sets coming out? Do you have any idea? Well, we're waiting on the manufacturer.
Right.
The manufacturer has a lot of stuff backed up.
Right. So when your stamps, once I give them the order to go ahead and create the stamp set, I get a prototype. Once we send in the artwork, I get a prototype of what the what it's going to look like just like this is here. I get this. I get to test it out, make sure that the quality is exactly what I want before
there are no broken lines.
Right, before we start ordering, because I want to make sure that I do my part to make sure that when this happens, it goes to the manufacturer and then they mass produce the stamp sets for us. If something's
wrong, I'll go back to Photoshop and make sure everything is absolutely
right. So it's getting the stamps, the prototype to me testing it out, and then saying, "Go ahead, it's great. Go ahead and do it." You know. So far we've been at 100% where all the artwork has gone in, and once they get this back to me, it's good to go. So that process takes about 3 weeks sometimes. So we're trying to get ahead now, so that we can deliver stamp sets to you sooner, like within 3 weeks.
Is that something Donna Jackson said? Look, I was fired when I got cancer. It's been hard, but it was the best thing that ever happened to me. A lot of times what happens when something like that happens, it reveals you to yourself. Sometimes, I tell people all the time, you know what? I had a job one time. I hated the job. I mean, when I say I hated this job, I couldn't stand it. I couldn't wait to go to sleep at night and hate to wake up in the morning because I knew it was coming. But my work ethic was so strong, I would never quit because that's how I am. I knew I had family and things I had to provide for. But something happened, finally reached ahead with one of these ridiculous, if you want to call them pseudo supervisors, and I was released. I was so happy. There's a feeling of just relief. I was like, thank goodness I'm out of this.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yep. Sometimes the thing that you think is the worst thing actually turns out to be the best thing.
And sometimes you won't leave. And I think, you know.
Because sometimes one door has to be shut.
The man on high say, look, this person's never going to leave. Let me just do something to make sure they do what I have in store for them to do.
And then it turns out that it's the best thing.
Tammy Sexton has a good question. How long from start to finish does it take when you come up with a stamp set ideal? It depends.
I have a lot of ideas. It's almost like I have a notebook filled with a ton of ideas. So now Once I call my artist in, John, he's gonna come over. We're gonna meet again next week. Right now, we're way ahead because we try to create. He does hand drawings, okay, and then Bill loads them into the computer. Now, I'm sure there's an easier way to do it just by
There
going into the
is.
computer, but his artwork is so exceptional. It is worth the extra effort. And I'm glad that y'all are seeing it in the finished quality. Now, for us to sit down and I say, I already have the idea. I already wrote out my notes of what it should look like. And then he comes and sits down with me. It
Okay.
probably takes about maybe, we're probably sitting down for about 5 hours to hash out all the artwork. And normally we have too many images to fit on the stamp set. So we have to cut it down.
Then
So he'll do a bunch of images for me, and then I can pick
then I
and choose
scan them,
which
I pull
ones.
them up in Photoshop, and I let her select it. We put it onto the same size board, and then she has to make a decision because she wants everything. But if she kept everything, each image would be on the page about this small because she has so many of them.
Yeah.
So once we decide what we really want, and we may release something later, next year, or we'll use the other images or something. We'll see. But if we were to start from start to finish, and I went straight through editing, cleaning it up, putting in the format for the manufacturer, because I have to have 3 master files, and for them to then when they get it, they have sent it to their art department to make sure everything's placed right, no broken lines that they can see. They present it to the production queue. It's made and they ship it to us where we test it out. I would say we could get that whole process done in about 25 days, 27
Yeah,
days.
so it's a process and it's a learning experience from us. And the nice thing is that company is working to help us learn how to present a quality stamp set. But the ideas always come. Going back to Tammy's question, we sit down. Me and the artist sit down for about 5 hours in a particular day, and like next week we've got another sit down, and we come up with several stamp set ideas.
Hold up. This is interesting. Joanne Newman says, I watched all your videos from the beginning. You have improved 200%. Joanne, you don't
Thank
understand.
you so
The
much.
very first video that I created, actually, we started on another channel called Little Story Bug. That's a children's channel.
Yeah.
Now, my very first video was so pathetic that, let's say this is the screen. The video was like in the middle of the screen like this, was surrounded in black. It was fuzzy. You couldn't even see it unless you put on some 3D glasses, maybe, you know. And I went from that to this. But I learned everything I needed to learn.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Y'all amaze me, and I'm just so inspired and encouraged by so many of you because some of y'all write me personally, and I mean some of your stories are just like, man. I mean, you really got to be thankful, and you got to be thankful for the journey as well. Every day is a blessing, and that's we're trying to bless you, bless all of you, and y'all have been a blessing to us as well. So with that said, we're gonna go ahead and sign off. I'm trying to still hook up my TV in the room here, so we got a lot to do still. Let's see. Any other questions?
Nora's Little Nut Farm says she just finished stamping out her entire stamp collection 5 times so I can be mindless in my card crafting.
Yes. Sit in front of the TV, get a tray, stamp out your images, and sit in front of the TV
Rob Marquis is so
and
correct.
just start doing your thing.
Rob Marquis says everybody starts somewhere. We don't start as experts. They say the longest journey begins with about a single step. Tracey will start. I'll try to get all the information and this and that. And as far as Tracey's concerned, as long as she can see the step underneath her foot, she's going to take it. I'm looking up into the distance, and Tracey had walked off into the sun, into the distance.
Because my thing is, let's just go ahead. Let's just do this, and we'll go as we're learning, and we're going as we learn. I remember when I made my first card, it was for some kids in the hospital, and that started my card making journey. About 4 years ago. And so all I knew I wanted to do is that kid needed to get a card. I don't have the markers. I don't even have the paper. I'm sure the paper quality isn't right, but I'm going to get a kid some cards that are in the hospital.
If Tracey has to get some paper bags from the grocery store and start cutting and writing on them and
I
cutting them
surely will.
and getting crayons, okay?
I will.
Pencils.
Yep.
Believe me, it's gonna happen.
Yep. So thanks to all of you who have already ordered. We really appreciate you. Thanks for future orders that are going to be coming in. We're just so thankful. Bill and I are going to go ahead and process any orders that come through over the weekend. We'll have those out
And I'm gonna go ahead
on Monday.
I'm gonna put the link in one more time just in case someone needs to see that.
Yeah, make sure that you go ahead and sign up for our newsletter at www.mindlesscrafting.com. And so you can stay abreast. The newsletter helps you to stay abreast of what's coming. So we really appreciate y'all. Y'all take care. And, oh, Bill, you wanted to read one of the comments.
No, Pamela Tabor's right. She says, I need additional moderators because I can't catch all the trolls. There were a lot of them. And, it's quite possible it's the same troll who has like about 5 or 6 different channels saying crazy stuff. They think they can come in here and spoil rain on our parade, but they can't because we have umbrellas. As I always tell people, you know what? I may not be able to carpet the entire world, but I can put slippers on my own feet. And that's what I'm seeking to do here.
Yeah, and the trolls are going to be trolls. They're
going to be ignorant like that.
I'll just go ahead and pray for them. I've been called a whole lot of things that I can't even share with y'all, but that's okay. I know who I am and I know whose I am.
And thank you, Tammy Sexton. She said she blocked 4 of them and reported them.
Thank you so much.
And I removed them. I blocked them, reported them, and then I removed them from this level.
Yep, there you go.
It's really interesting. Yes, ma'am says kids will be kids. So you'll be surprised that a lot of these people are not kids.
Yeah, I get adults that are just
they just have a kid mentality.
This person is not having a good day.
And Bar Marquise is right.
Okay.
And she says, don't give them attention. I usually don't talk about it. You'll notice I spend my time removing them. We never say anything or give power to these kind of comments because the level of ignorance is beneath the dignity of criticism, and I don't want to bring that kind of energy into what we do with you all.
Exactly. So y'all, on that note, y'all have a blessed day and be a blessing to someone else. And when you're creating, have fun. Don't stress about it. Just go ahead and do it. So, Bill, we're signing off.
We are. Tracy's like, we're signing off.
Y'all take care. Bye.